Four things I wish I knew before I started tech sales. The first being is you don't have to be as technical as you would think, right? A lot of times people think, oh, you work in tech sales, you have to be almost like engineer focused. You really don't. You need to be able to master the art of asking questions and the art of digging into a business problem. So when you're speaking to clients, a lot of times I'm not really suggesting anything. I'm merely just showing up to have a better understanding of what their environment looks like, what types of initiatives they're working on, and what are the biggest boulders they're trying to move throughout the year. Many Fortune 100 to Fortune 500 organizations function in terms of they've already planned a year ahead, right? So they have specific projects that if you dig and you ask the right level of questions, you'll uncover those. The second thing I wish I knew is you have to be a continuous learner in the tech space. So you constantly have to be able to keep up to date with the newest technologies, the newest cloud strategies. AI's everywhere today. There's talks around automation, AI ops. All of those things that are encompassed today in this type of market are all extremely important to master and hone in on that specific craft. So whether reading editorials, reading specific websites or blogs, or leveraging sites like YouTube or TikTok, these are all great resources to learn about sales and then also learn about the technology that you're selling and the software. The third thing that I wish I knew is that tech sales is very lucrative, right? So over the last 3.5 years, I've been able to 2.5x my income just off of tech sales alone. In the front end of my career, because I've had 9 years of tech sales experience in total, I was able to save extremely aggressively around making sure that I had enough money stashed away for investment properties because I knew that would happen on the back end, right, over the last 3.5 years. But it was all through tech sales, right? I was able to get out of college, pay off my loans as quickly as possible within the second year of being out of college, right? So I don't have any loans, I didn't have any debt or anything. So I was able to save very aggressively, live very comfortably, and it's all been able to pan out now because of that, right? So I think tech sales is an avenue to wealth and entrepreneurship if you're able to save on the front end. You don't let lifestyle creep get in of the way that you're living currently. You don't start buying excessive things that you might not need, or just because you can afford it doesn't mean that you should buy it. The fourth thing I can't stress this enough is by the age of 30, right, most people are already burnt out of sales, right? So over the last 3.5 years, I've had this resurgence of wanting to get better as a salesperson, be better as a business owner, be better as a person just overall. So I've used all of these things that have helped carry over in my personal life into my sales career. So that's all to say that you need to be a voracious learner. Being able to understand and handle rejection is probably the biggest thing, but it's probably almost like the way I see it, it's like a superpower. If you're able to master rejection, you're able to handle no in a constructive way, and you're able to see it just maybe as an obstacle to get around as the business part of it, or maybe just refocus your time on another account or another prospect or another business. Those types of skills are extremely important to have, and those are all things that have helped make me successful and will hopefully make you successful as well if you endeavor into the tech sales arena. But those are four things that I would like to provide anybody that wants to get a firm understanding of what tech sales is like and get an understanding of what they're in for. DM me if you have any other questions, follow, link, and subscribe to my content below.